done figured something out. Figure something out. I done figured something out. One thing I wanna do. I forgot what I wanna do. Oh. Is it this? Okay. Okay. And I'm excited. Okay. I'm not sure what the sound. Oh, that's very airy. Okay. Oh, I know why. Oops. It's because I got it going on both. But I wonder if it'll sound better. Let's see. Only one other thing I gotta do is turn off the sound. Let's see if we can silence the phone. I might have to just do it like that. So maybe that'll work. You want me to see my setup? I can't move it out the way. I don't know really. I don't move it too much. Until I can do it better, this is what we're working with. Okay. So. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So, I'm going to paint today. And I'm going to follow along with a couple of YouTube videos. One in particular that I think I really want to do right now. That was a cool one. But I thought there was one. Oh, maybe this is it. She did it on a live stream, but the girl was perfect. I think that's what I want to do. What I would like to do is her with locks, though.
Play it to me, and then I turn it into a painting.
Okay, pause. Because now I'm gonna get
Play it to me, and then I turn it into a painting. Play it to me, and then I turn it into a painting. Play it to me, and then I turn it into a
painting. Is it just gonna keep recording because it's going through here? Ah, crap. I don't know. I don't know if you're hearing me. see, that mutes my audio, so right now, you should still hear me. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm connected to the chat so that I can see the news. And I don't want to mute the audio. That's not what I want to do. Okay. I think I'm going to just assume that everything's working the way that I need it to. It says my connection and everything is excellent. Okay then, we're gonna keep going. Please don't pay attention to my Cinderella. I really messed her up. She's not doing too well. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. Okay. Back to here. So you're gonna hear part of the video. I can show you. It's the Art Sherpa on YouTube. Gosh, I really hope you can hear me. And yeah, I can't go back. I'm curious about this button. What is this? Open access dialog. In order to take advantage of this extension, you first need to grant us access to know who you are. I thought I did that already. There must be something. It must be something that I put on here. Because I wonder if y'all see that too. There's like a little icon that pops up on the screen. I'm gonna find out what that is. Because I don't like it. I don't need it. I don't like it. Something else I just noticed is the ratio. It's got the black bars on top and bottom. Ooh, and I think that has to do with you. Possibly. I don't know, because it's full screen over here. Like, it looks fine over here. But at the same time, that's not at the bottom. Can I edit while I'm here? Are you going to show my screen? No, I'm still there. Okay. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Let's see. That didn't do anything. I just wanted to move down. I don't want to go down. Let's see if I can do this way. And do that. Just can't do that. Oh, okay then. That's it. You know what, actually? No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Let's go back. Okay. Alright then. playing around with that for now. I really want to get started. So I need to see what supplies she's using before. And colors. So I didn't get any of that right now. Burnt sienna, burnt umber. I probably ain't got none of those colors. We just gonna use what we got and keep it moving. So I'll bring over. Woo! See all my paints? No, you can't see all my paints. Oh, but this is heavy. This heavy child is heavy. Alright. I gotta move this. So I was thinking about using that as my palette. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know I'm gonna need white. Oh, I got this too. I don't know where I got this from. I got this from somewhere. And I was like, ooh, a big old bottle of white paint. It's acrylic paint too. So it's like, who don't need a big old bottle of white paint? You could always use this. But I want to use this one that I just got. Or maybe I shouldn't. This is multi-surface. I get the multi-surface kind because I want to paint on my glasses with a multi-surface, because then it'll stick, or I can make it so that it'll stick, or even if I want to put an accent on like wood or something, then so I usually get the multi-surface paints and go with that. So God, I got watercolor. Is this watercolor? What is this? I don't even know what I got anymore. It's been so long. This is not what this is. There's only a few in each. But it was on clearance, whatever it is. And I did use a little bit. I'm really wondering if this is watercolor, but I don't think it is. And then I got a little bit of paint still in there. I know I use these for something. Anyway. This is white. And this is that titanium white that they all talk about too. But I don't think it is enough in here. Which means, oh, this is white as well. We're gonna use this instead of the bigger bottle. But one thing I do know is that I'm out of black. I got no black. I just assume I'm gonna need white. I didn't even look at this. Okay, so she says orange. Let me see what oranges I got. I got bright orange. No. This is a burnt orange. But there ain't much in here. Not enough at all. I'll leave it upside down over there. I might have to use this bright one and bring it down. Got saffron yellow. I got plain orange. I got red. All these guys sparkling. Terracotta. I purposely did not want to get. Oh, I know this was on sale. I got a bunch of these Martha Stewart's, but this is satin acrylic, which to me says it's going to have a sheen to it. Satin acrylic. But I got a bunch of these. These had to have been on sale for me to get it. Oh, this is carrot. It's an orange though. It's an orange kind of cooler. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I got enough colors. But we gonna make it do what it do, cause honestly, it can be whatever color I choose. You know what I'm saying? It could be whatever. We're gonna get whatever's left in here out, cause there's still something in there. We're gonna get that out. I'm gonna keep this in this side. Alright, let me see what other colors. She got a red. I think I just get this red. Oh, this is orange. Excuse me. Engine red. I could use it. We do have yellow on here too. Burnt sienna. Gosh, that would be great if I had this burnt orange. But I used it all and I hadn't replaced it. And if anything, it's just a little bit left in there. Alright. We might see what the terracotta is talking, but it might not be talking much. Okay, so now she has yellow. Yellow medium shade. I like the saffron yellow, but I also used a lot of that. Oh, what did I do with those paintings? I did a lot of paintings that used these colors, and we have the terracotta, and this is just yellow, isn't it? That for yellow, which looks like pretty bright, right? But I can use that. It won't be bad. I don't know where I'm going because my screen is a little stuttering. I might could use that though. I really, really would love for there to be something in there. The orange, I might be able to make that darker. What other colors? She got blue, green. Am I using this dark yellow? I don't think so. Put that back. What? Okay, there is a purple. I see a purple. That's a purple. There's your purple. Perfect purple. Eggplants. See, some of these ain't even opened yet. I definitely ain't using. Ain't even open them. Oh, I got brown in here too. Hold it. Wait a minute. That's a blue. Hold on. And a royal blue. Oh, tell me this is black. Pure black. Oh, I didn't know I had black. Okay, I could keep the big bottle over there because I got more black. Hey, I got more black. look at that. I got black and white. Because those are the staples. Those are the ones you know for sure you need. And this is gray. Okay. Ooh, I got greens up in here too. This is campground. That's a dark green. And this is black forest green. It's a little bit brighter, but they almost look the same. They almost look the same. But she says on here, some kind of blue, but in parentheses it says green shade. And then like PHT Halo, whatever, however you pronounce that word. Fat Halo. Blue and green. But the blue one, she says, is a green shade. Once we get started, we just gonna go with it. I'm gonna have this one out. I'm gonna take out one of these perps. These perps. Robin's egg blue. Let's see, I got a lot of blues. I got a lot of these blues. Mediterranean blue and blue. Oh, what is this purple? I like this purple. That's the purple we're going to use. Perfect purple and eggplant. Those seem kind of dark. We're going to stick with that one. I'm going to stick with that one. And this is royal blue, which looks on the verge of a purple. And this is cobalt, which is a really dark blue. I don't think those are in there. So do I want the Mediterranean or do I want? I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with the blue, blue, because upside down. Because I can always make it lighter or darker with white or black. So, oh, she says fluid. I don't know, black fluid. Zinc white and titanium white. And golden acrylic glazing liquid gloss. I know nothing of that. I know nothing of that. So, let's see what else. Because I think that's all the colors. She said magenta, but it's purple. She uses watercolor pencils. But another thing that she does is really cute, really interesting, and what I think is a great idea is she writes intentions and wishes. Well, I think she calls them wishes on the canvas. She writes them on the canvas. She uses watercolor, but I do not have watercolor pencil. I have color pencils. What I'm gonna do though, because I think it should work, is I'm gonna use this says washout cloth marker. Do you think that'll work? Oh, I just noticed I'm covering up that one. Do you think it'll work? It's kind of dark though. I kind of want something light because I don't want it to come through the painting. Let's see. I mean, I like color pencils. What if I just use a yellow color pencil? You know what? We'll see how it goes. So I'll stick with a light color pencil, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking that I might start writing intentions, or could be wishes too. Using that. Let's see, anything else? Oh, she talks about the brushes. See, mine aren't even, well, yes they are. Oh, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. I didn't realize the brushes were labeled, which of course they should be labeled. But I don't think I can use this one. Oh, I know what I use this one for. This one was used for staining and I didn't wash it out. I'm gonna have to see if I can save it. If not, I gotta get another one like it. So and see, this one isn't labeled. You can tell the good ones from the bad ones. The ones that aren't labeled. Hi, Gorilla. Oh, I am just reading my what I've set up. I set some things up if you can't tell, but that is going all across the screen. Oh my gosh. That is not how that's supposed to work. Well, it's all across my screen. I don't know if it's across yours, which hopefully it's not, but I have no idea. But how are you tonight? This almost evening. Hopefully you can hear me. The chat box is going all across the screen on my end, like what I'm looking at through Streamlabs, which I guess is fine. I need to clean this one too. Gosh. I don't know, maybe it's alright. This one's fine. And I'm learning about my own stuff. I pick up all kinds of things. I need to clean this one too. But if you can see my screen just fine, then I guess we're alright. I can't even see a number on that one, but you don't need cleaning. Okay, these ones that I need to clean, I gotta put them aside somewhere and remember to clean them later. Oh, maybe I'll stick them in the water. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do that. I don't think this was supposed to be this hard. Oh gosh, it's probably not. Probably another one I need to clean that I didn't clean very well. Oh, that one's so hard. I gotta clean all of these. All right. I'm gonna set those way over there. That way I'll know I'll keep them separate. You see it at the bottom? Okay. See, until I watch the replay myself, I don't officially know what you can see, how it looks on your end. I can only see what I can see on my end. And it's completely covering the screen. But maybe that's how it needs to look for me, so I know I can see the chat, you know. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna keep going. Thank you, sir. So that tells me you can hear me fine, you can see me all right, we're all good. Cool. Thank you. All right. So I'm just making sure I got all of my equipment. Even though she's using different. So I have a video, I have an image that I'm gonna copy with this YouTube video. I'm gonna do what she do it the best that I can anyway. But I'm gonna just have to start and see what's what. So you may hear her in the background. Turn it down a bit.
That we can do on the show. Does everybody like that idea?
Yes.
That might
Then
be
definitely
kinda
go by
loud.
and join the Facebook group, the Art Sherpa. I'm saving it in there and I'll keep bumping them up. And contribute your original ideas. I think you guys are amazing.
I have to link in the video. Well, maybe not link in the video, but just oh yeah, I forgot to put in like intentions or wishes. I don't know what I want to say. Oh, I have it turned the wrong way though. It's going this way. Going this way. Okay. I don't know what I wanted. I don't even know what I want to. You know what? I am going to. I'm gonna say good health. Ooh, yes, light. Oh, I like it. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully, it won't like bleed through or anything. We're gonna find out. Good health, abundance. I like that. What's another one? You got a wish or an intention you want to add to this baby? If anyone wants to add it. I know you can't read it, but I am writing it. And I did it light on purpose because I don't want it to completely come through the painting. Painting is the star of the show. Let me just say success. We'll go from there. So I'm going to skip ahead a little past the intentions that she has and see about getting started. See where we're at now. Oh, the first time I watched it, I forget this video is her going live on here before. Oh. And she does a lot of talking with her husband on here Cause he's like following her. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see, that's what I get for skipping ahead. Maybe I need to hear this.
Is challenge, which is like one of my favorite things. I'm also gonna send some wishes of love and safety and healing to my friends at YouTube
Cause
headquarters,
she did,
especially my channel manager. I hope you guys are all okay. Just feel like better and loved and safe. And I know that's a long journey, but I'm just wishing you well. In fact, I'm gonna wish that we just stop doing this and we are just peaceful and harmonious as a species.
That would be awesome.
You know?
she did, she used her T-square ruler, which mine is really big. I have 2 or 3, and they're all really big. So I'm just trying to use my regular little ruler. Nope, not that one. I had just pulled out another one. I don't want to get my T-square. Oh, I'm missing it.
Background, but it's not a blended background. And I'm going to pull Carly's piece aside. We're going to talk about some stuff about this piece as I am laying this in. So, a couple of things, like we're going to see here, that we're going to make adjustments for is when you're putting in your paintings, right? One of the things that will happen, and that's why I like to use my tracing paper, is sometimes the figure doesn't necessarily fit the canvas and you lose part of the figure unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things I did was make sure I put the feet back in. And another one is I got like the hands in like the namaste position, and that's always really fun. One of the things that I love that she did was this upward face, this upward chin. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a really unexpected color palette, so I tried to keep that in here. I love the sense of empowerment here. I love the sense of well-being, and I wanted to really lean into that. And then, as you may have noticed, I really leaned into hair. I did. I leaned into the hair hard. That happened. It just did. It went. I had
There's
to.
some awesome hair there.
I had a lot of feelings on my hair. I'm gonna do some measurements here so that we get her laid out. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna lay our center line in. This is our first little trick that we're gonna do. So if the canvas is 11.5 inches and 28 centimeters, right? Where's the middle? It's 14 centimeters and 5.5 inches. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is get this beautiful, wonderful center line laid in. Now I'm using a watercolor pencil. These are actually in the description. They're a decent watercolor pencil if you like watercolor pencils at not too high of a price, because they're, you know, woodless and a lot of pigment and stuff, but they make these really good sketching pencils. So I like them for that too. And we're not going to actually be using the Cero paper today because I found that the yellow Cero paper did not work on the yellow background at all in any way. So we're actually, the bottom of her, where she's sitting, is at 7 centimeters, and it's at 2 3/4 inches. So I'm going to take this across here. So it's like a T, right? There we go. I love these. These are not pricey, and they make a really big difference.
So David
Now
was
that's what
saying,
she did the second
thank you,
half.
Sherpa, for giving us your original spin without losing the original feel. That's so
Hold
important.
on. Go back a little bit, baby.
Wait, I had
There's some awesome hair there.
I had a lot of feelings on my hair.
Wait, go
I'm
back a
going to do
little
some
more.
measurements here
Oh,
so that we get her laid out. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lay our center line in. This is our first little trick that we're going to do. So if the canvas is 11.5 inches and 28 centimeters, right? Where's the middle? It's 14 centimeters and 5.5 inches. So the first thing that I'm going to do
okay.
is get this beautiful, wonderful center line laid in. Now, I'm using a watercolor pencil. These are actually in the description. They're a decent watercolor pencil if you like watercolor pencils at not too high of a price, because they're, you know, woodless and a lot of pigment and stuff, but they make these really good sketching pencils. So I like them for that,
So
too.
then, what
And
you
we're not
do,
going to actually be using the Cero paper today because I found that the yellow Cero paper did not work on
You turned it upside down then.
Yeah, that's gonna be my big thing when you guys send
So
me
it's
stuff.
on the
Is like,
bottom.
when I do a piece, I'm gonna try to keep the heart of what your intention was, which is why I love the conversation part, because you don't want to lose what the artist was doing. Again, your imaginations
you're
are fully
counting.
developed, and
She's counting freaking centimeters.
you guys are pretty good.
See, that
was
won't
like,
help
I
me.
thought I was
I
gonna
don't
do
know how to do that. I should because that was, we kind of learned that in school. But at the same time, I don't know how to do that. Like, that was in school. So, cause no, I heard her say 7. But it makes sense to be way up here because the image. Oh gosh, I should have. I don't want the traceable. I really want just the image, but she don't have that. Okay. Okay. What I do know is it's a little bit smaller in size. But is it like way up here? Because it's going to be way up here. With all this space down here. Let me see something. Let's see if I can see. That's the original. Yeah, it's not that high. We're gonna go. I'm thinking about going up to here. Cause why is she talking about centimeters? Who's doing centimeters? Who's this? How do you do? Maybe I need my other one. Let me see what I did with that. Cause I know I didn't put it back. Here's my T-square. Here's my T-square, but it's so big. I don't really want to use it. And then I have to, like the centimeter side. This is. Now see, it's even lowered. Okay then. Okay, because where she was talking about 7 and something, that makes more sense if I use the T-square. Shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. T-square it is. I didn't know she was going to be using centimeters. Alright, so in that case, let's see. Let's make sure I get this right. Oh, she was talking centimeters with that too. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I need to do it this way, but it ain't going to be straight because I can't. I got no room for this doggone teeth. I need a smaller. I don't know where my ruler is. I just found that thing. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I just? Oh, here it is. Found my ruler, y'all. Found my ruler. Okay. Let's put you away. So, if that's the case, now that makes sense as to what she said. It's probably there. Okay, so I almost had it right though. I almost had it right. Okay, look at this. Put that somewhere else. And one more time just to get the straight line. Uh-oh. So now I got more than one line. I got so many lines here now. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I know which line I need to be at. Okay. I used to have a smaller T-square. No, I didn't. I did not have a smaller T-square. I only had these large ones. But I have 2 large ones. Anywho, done with that. Okay, so this is where her feet are gonna go. Alright, let's keep going.
And then there were so many good paintings. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do all of these. All of them.
Okay.
I'm going to come up to about just under the midway point, and I'm going to put this at the 2.5 inch mark.
What?
And I'm going to make just a little line right here. This is going to help me get my center flame correctly positioned.
You
Give myself
just
some
did,
brushstroke lines, because what we're trying to
you just did a middle. She just did a middle line. She didn't even measure like she measured everything else. Okay, let me see here. She just guesstimated where the center is. I can do that though. I think. Does that make sense for her head to be there? Oh yeah, because you got the, oh, okay. Possibly. It could be that. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see what happens. And just go with it, you know? I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just do a light line. Hopefully we're done with the measurements, because I can't.
is this energetic lotus. So what our figure is doing here is she is powering up, right? She is empowered. She is pulling that energy in. She is all divine light all the time. She is gonna do this thing. So that was one of the things that I really wanted to show. Was I had this friend Chanel who's gonna go gaga for this painting, and this is a little bit inspired by her. Because she definitely had her light on at 110% all the time.
Okay.
So see how we made this wonderful little teardrop shape using the center line?
Did you?
This is going to help us keep the symmetry that we need when we paint this in. Are we good? Are we not good? Am I too gold? I'm very gold. Ah! You're going to try silver. We have a new lighting screen, clearly.
You were looking very golden.
Okay. I got a teardrop in here.
It looked like there was too much of a sunset on you. Just sorry, you were turning bronze.
All right.
So see how I moved the figure
I'm
up
happy
into the
with it.
horizon line and then created all this dynamic interest even though she's centered?
Yeah.
The reason we centered her and the reason I think Carly instinctively centered her was that she's balanced. This is a wonderful way for us as artists to say somebody's balanced. They're at peace, right? But I wanted to create the journey, the spiritual journey that's
Does
what
she need to be?
Creole
Does it need to be
city
higher?
lines.
I feel like it needs to
That's
be
what was
higher.
happening here.
I
You
might
guys
have
ready?
to hire
Yes.
Ron.
This everybody. I mean, you know, this is a.
I feel like in
really
mine,
attentive
the
TV show. There were
body's not
600
gonna
people
be.
hanging out and trying to like.
I didn't know if anybody was going to come on a Friday night, and I'm all awake. It's
It
good
needs
night.
to be
Yo,
higher. That's how I
night shows
feel.
challenge when you have as much fun. Yeah. Okay. Which is why we don't do them a lot, but I'm glad we're doing one today.
Because I can't see.
Okay. 11 by 14 ampersand panel. Okay, this is a gesso panel. We're going to put the little thing, gesso board. See this right here? It's prepped for oil and acrylics. This is a really wonderful finish, and this actually helped me keep my colors so luminous. Just an interesting fun fact.
So now she's
And I'm going to do most of the background with this number 26 bright. Now you'll notice this is a short handle in the ruby satin line. There's a link in my description below to this brush company. You can find this brush in a lot of locations, often at a very good price point. And if you're sitting at a table, it's really ideal. Alright, so let's dip our brush a little bit in the water and drag off the extra water.
See,
Let's take a deep breath because
okay, she already got colors out. I don't have. I'm still wondering, should I make. I'm just gonna start. You know, too much thinking. Let's just start. She uses what? A brush that looks like this? Okay, I don't know. But we're gonna go with it. So, I don't know what she's using. Either that or this. But it's just to do the background, right? I feel like this is too soft. It's not firm enough. That's how I'm feeling. This is great. I could use this. There's a Goo Rouge. That's too big. I have a lot of brushes, and I don't have a lot of brushes to choose from. But I will be getting a brand that I know is really good. Like, I like the way these feel. I honestly don't know how good they are. So, don't ever think it. I'm not. I'm just go with it. Okay. She got white. Let's see if there's any white left in here. She got white. Oh, you can tell I don't use this stuff as often as I could. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Okay, I gotta pull that out. The good thing about me though is that I got every tool I could ever need to do everything. Okay, when am I gonna put this? Because I don't need it. Let's stick it there. Oh, that's still up. That's fine. So I might have to oh, there's not much left in there anyway. Oh, I don't know if I like the way that came out. I think there was a lump of something. A lump of, okay, but it's empty. Empty! White. I think she does have black out. Oh, I want to see if there's anything left in here. I did not. I don't know if I used this recently. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, don't splatter. Don't splatter on my stuff. Okay, splattering everywhere. And I think it's still a little left in here. We're just gonna leave it upside down. She has yellow. I kind of think I want to try this one. You know, that looks like a bright yellow. Like she got a bright yellow over there. And that's dark. This is, we're gonna try this one. Make it look like the sun. Because of what kind of picture it is, this might be good. Yeah, that look kind of like the yellow she got. Okay. And she got red. Woo. Hers look really dark. This might work though. It looks like a really dark red. But, ooh, stop with the air bubbles. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. As I shake it up, I need to hit it down. That's what I need to do. Okay, let's see what's next.
Well, it was a journey getting here. Everything's okay
She
now.
wets
Just
it.
painting. Oh, this was such a crazy idea I had, and I didn't know if it was going to go.
She wets it.
And of course, like, I always have them before I really think it out.
And then,
So I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to start calling the landing strip. We're going to come up to our paint to the edge and pull this out. See how I'm pulling this out?
oh,
I'm going to flip it over and we'll pull it out.
I gotta
I'm
put
not
it
pulling
somewhere
too
else.
much paint, but this flipping motion is loading it into my bristles. And I'm going to get just a smidge of my CAD yellow. Alright? There we go, that's all I've got loaded.
I ain't good.
Nice deep breath.
I don't know if I did that
And
right.
I'm going to make rounded little brush strokes. Center of this wonderful, energetic little flame. So I'm bringing this and coming to the edge of the brush and I'm sweeping this up. And then I can sweep it down. Isn't that fun? I'll come over and just load more white and not even get any yellow. And I'll just keep sweeping this up. There's a lot of layers here, so I'm not even worried about the watercolor. It's going away. I could be, but I know I got a lot going on. It's all gonna go.
Hers is more fiery.
Pull this out,
So,
pull this out.
but it's all good. It's all good. This
Oh,
is
yellow. See,
this
I
is
came right on the corner. So it's
nice.
like a half landing strip. It's like, I
So-
almost got something.
It's gonna be
But
a
not
little
too
different.
much. Just keep just pulling this up. So this is the center of the energy. This is where the core of the focus is. And I'm just pulling these brush strokes with the line of this. Powerful stuff, right? I don't know.
It's
I
not
felt
gonna
it
look the
was. I
same.
felt the design was very compelling. No.
I like
it was
hers
nasty.
better.
She's saying it's just so more
You know,
different.
I know what I need to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add. I'm already adjusting, but it's all good. I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna add a. Oh, that was watery. I didn't shake it enough. I'm gonna try and shake it without using my bracelet that has all the. Use my hand that doesn't have all the. You know what I'm trying to say, or maybe you don't. Less noise. Okay. Cause I just want to add. I feel like it's not orangey. Like it should be like a fire. There we go. I feel better about that. I feel better about that. Oh, I feel better about it. I feel better about it. Okay. And oh, I feel better. Yep. I like that. Let's see. And she had a different brush. She had more of this one with the flat edge. But I feel like this is too soft. This isn't what I need. So this one was firmer. I feel like it was better. See, it should look like a flame. Okay. Don't let me put too much now. So, I think next time. Ooh, that's even better. Look at that. Yes. Oh, I feel better about that. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see what's next. Cause she's still going here. I don't want to do. Ooh, hers isn't as strong. Now that I'm looking at it, she literally
The canvas board.
just has some light brush strokes.
It is, especially this
Shoot.
particular product.
Okay,
This
let me
is
see
this amazingly
about-
perfectly primed and prepped surface. It's like it begs to be
And
painted.
just a little bit.
It's funny that I would say that
That's some
she
lighter.
is having yawn, but actually after watching so many people paint on these,
That might be
I
better.
have to say, there is something really interesting
Because it's not
about
as strong. She don't have it quite as strong.
or a panel over something that's canvas, which is, and that's canvas over cardboard, where this is a gessoed wooden
Yeah,
Okay.
this has no acid. It's going to have no structural
I'm happy with this.
discoloration. It's
I'm
completely
happier.
archival. What I'm painting today, as long as somebody doesn't set it purposely on fire, which, it's art. It could happen. People get mad at art on occasion. It'll be here in 500 years between this paint and this board. Somebody at an Antiques Roadshow in the future is going to be looking at my painting.
Now,
Hey, that's a
See,
thought.
I was
That's
a
okay.
physics
That's a goal.
in college.
Because you never know.
One of the things
Wait.
that I really like, so actually before that, tell me about your brushstroke here.
Okay, I was thinking they might want to know that, but I didn't want to interrupt.
No.
So what I'm going to do, I'll show you again. I'm going to grab a little bit of my yellow,
Yeah.
right at the corner here, pull the nice landing strip from the white, and I'm just coming around, and at the base I'm curving. See how I'm curving?
Yeah.
Oh, she's still going
This
in.
is just
Oh, okay.
enforcing the energy, the direction of this stroke, making this very still painting quite full of movement. I hope so, I said. I hope she doesn't.
Yes. Right. This, the big, I guess, Rebecca is also asking what the difference between this and the boards you would find in your local art store.
This is one of the first things that's so different about this is this frame's so incredibly easy. It is always square, it is always flat. In fact, these are the perfect surface to pour on. If you're doing paint pouring, there is no more ideal surface than this because they literally have no give anywhere. They're engineered perfectly.
Later on, I'll dork out once I'm off that step we have a hair drying.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're kind of interesting in that sense. Like if you're trying to get this framed or finish this, the way their surface is prepped, it reflects more light, so your color is more luminous. If you've got really dull paint, it may not necessarily fix that. But if you've got really great paint and you do this, man, it is like on like no. Sorry.
So she
But
keeps going all the way.
So I'm just adding a little more yellow, and I'm going to start to come around. Now, interestingly enough, I'm going to remember where this mark is because I want to, kind of come down with my lines and then redefine this as the ground a little bit later. I'm going to rinse out, get the white out of my brush, like you do, and pull out some of my yellow here and a little bit of my quinacridone. Look at that. It's a nice little hot orange, isn't it? I'm going to just start following along inside this energy.
Oh, I like that.
And relax. This is maybe one of my most, meditative, healing backgrounds. And I'll tell you what, I needed a healing background.
Oh, she made that even bolder.
So just again, still following the brushstroke. And I hope you
Oh,
can
I'm
see
glad
how
she got the
giving
picture
yourself
there.
these
Thank you for the
guidelines
picture. Because
can
I
help you
needed
not
to
get
see
lost
that.
in your
Well,
painting.
how you gonna change it?
I'm just enjoying. See, I'm just working the edge of my brush. When I come to the bottom, I just kind of click it out. This is a lot like a calligraphy stroke. And just continue back up. Like you do. If you were to do that.
Maybe I'll do that.
But you might not.
I like the way it's looking here.
And you can see it's just no work for me to paint the canvas. I would be working
it's not
a
canvas.
lot harder. It's not canvas. It's not hard to paint the surface.
It's not.
And that's good.
If you were painting in canvas, you might be working right now, especially if it's an economy canvas, but this isn't making it work. We're not sponsored. This is just my opinion.
Now you're blending
Yeah, so this is an interesting blend. The blend actually happens because some of it's still wet, but it's also the way I'm doing this brush stroke, where the brush is on the side here, see, and I'm just pulling it up.
She's got.
As I do this together, and we just do a couple layers like this, it just comes together. Now as I'm coming out, I'm going to rinse out again.
Oh,
I got lots of...
I forgot to rinse out. That's the difference. Got to rinse out. That might be the difference. I forgot which. Was it this one? I had used. It's so watery seemed, but the way she is doing it, she's making it, and I see where the difference is. She's making it so that the metal is lighter, faded, sort of. I keep going a long way with it. That's all good. It's all good. All that is. Oh, she left the center. I gotta leave the center. I don't want to do too much. So I'm gonna add a little white. So out of the other way. Oh. You see that? You can't see that. It's got this. Well, first off, it's got a blue rim. I don't know what that means, but it sure looks thick in there. Oh. I have to stick something in there and really loosen it up, because it don't look like it's moving. I shouldn't be able to do that. It shouldn't look like that. There's a whole bubble on this. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take that out. Okay. You see that? It's thick. Really thick. It's not big. It's dry. But it's so thick. Okay. I think I got it though. Oh. And that's a new bottle. I haven't used it. And if I did, I used it once. Okay. I found the other ball. That's how it looks. And I don't want it to get mixed in. God. I should have used a paper towel. But that's the good thing about rags, right? You can use a rag. Because all you're going to do is wash it, throw it away. Oh, I might have to use the other paint because this almost got dried out. Oh, okay. Because it's not loose at all. Yeah, that didn't even come up in the top. Okay. Alright, we're done with that. I might add some water to it later. But right now. So big bottles was next. Ooh, or I should use we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this. Ooh, I'll use this one. Oh, that didn't. No, it's got a plastic covering over it that didn't come off at the top. In other words, it's sealed really good. But this sure is looking like. Dang, I'm a paint was dry, I know it. See, that's loose. That's good. Good and loose. Yes, yes. Alright. And I hear it moving. Okay. White. Hi, white. Hi. Hi. Y'all know that sound that went around, or that's going around. So now it's just about dry. But that's okay. We still got some yellow in there. Okay, that's enough for me. I don't want to do no more. Are we doing more? Hers looks so good, but I gotta stop comparing. I'm gonna stop comparing. Cause mine
So
looks
the
good
ladies I'm
too.
going to be doing here. So right now we're just setting
Mine
that
looks
first
good
layer.
too.
I'm going to pull my landing strip out on my pink. Pink, 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 pink. I'm going to get a little white on that pink because
Oh, she
with
called
the
it pink.
quinacridone, a little white reveals the color.
I definitely don't have a pink.
Right? Isn't that kind
So,
of cool?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to come a little bit into my orange here with the pink, see? Very light pressure. Look at that. Light pressure. This is a great flat brush. Light pressure. Pulling it around, grabbing that pink. And you can see that's just super saturated.
Yeah.
Just brushing this down. Not amazing.
It really is. That's your quinacridone for you.
That's your quins for you. You could do regular primary magenta. You could do a little quinacridone magenta.
Look at you throwing down those $3
do
heartburns.
it right.
I know. I got so
Still
many $3
right.
artworks. Right now I'm doing the study on ochre and the history of Australia. So that's a weird moment in my life.
To be cool.
It
Did she go
actually
all
is
that?
a serious
Probably,
business,
yeah.
ochre in Australia.
Okay.
It's not a small deal, man. And there was actually a whole war Floor Massacre over it.
That's not so cool.
That was not cool. Don't kill people over paint, man. Share the paint.
Yes. Share your
Or if
paint.
somebody has historically significant spiritual paint, leave that paint alone.
Yes.
Go get some other ochre.
There's
I'm
awesome
gonna have
color
to
matching
blend it a
technology.
bit.
Especially
But it's
now.
not.
So, weird things, but yes, that's what I'm doing, Lily.
I don't know, that was weird.
What?
We just,
Well, it's just a thing that happened that I'm So this is this first layer, and you can just see I'm just working my brush stroke, and I'm just blending it around. Look at that, now I got that next layer. Got one layer. More white in this. And I'm just gonna go over this stuff with a little more white. Just enjoy my painting space. I really like this background. No, yeah, that's really, I'm gonna do a whole thing on ochre. Is some interesting stuff. It's the oldest paint.
oldest paint.
It is the oldest paint. And it was one of the first, I mean, like, if you think, like, in Australia, like, you could trade for some very valuable stuff for some good ochre. But some of the ochre is very sacred and comes from very particular mines. There's a whole, like, exodus to go there and do that. And so reading the history of the paint and how this hunger for color, like, created all this havoc is just crazy.
I'm such a tourist. I would love to just go see all that
something
stuff.
just
I don't think they like to
isn't
see. I
No,
mean,
I
like,
know.
really,
It's
really
messing
invite.
with me.
And that's okay. I'm totally respectful.
I'm happily going to read the
So
book.
let me
Yeah.
Of the version
play
of
around with
advice.
some things.
But you know, when they do let you go see it, I want to.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm like first in line.
So I'm pulling a
Maybe.
landing strip of my Diox purple.
I just need
You'd be more likely to, because I think there's also a gender, especially in the red ochres.
a different.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, it really is. It
Is
really
she
is.
going
Now
low?
we get custom
No,
body pink first.
because there's a horizon.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little pink on my brush. Can you see I kind of tipped it right there? I'm just gonna keep going. Now, if it gets difficult to paint, I just flip it over. Because I worked my symmetry, I don't really have to worry about keeping that together. I just dipped in water to improve the flow. And I'm getting a little more, so you go flip, flip. It's all pretty streaky. It's just blending on the canvas. My pressure is so light, it's like a butterfly wing is painting this.
And she went on
If
to
I
a
were to
different
blend
color.
a lot, I would lose
Alright,
all.
hold on. Because this still isn't quite what I want. Where I want to add. That's it, I want to add. I just needed a little. I think that'll do it, actually. Oh, I feel better about that one. It's a good stroke. Here. Take one. Now I want a bit of this and a bit of that. So make it a bit more of that. I think next time I will do a different kind of palette. I won't use one of these things because it's not enough room for me to blend. But I felt the urge to paint. I felt more, it was more like a calling to paint. Okay. That's fine. And so I got that orange, so it should be. Yeah, I feel better. Very, oh, I feel, oh, that was good. Yep, that was a good color to add. No, I don't have enough stuff. And see, that's the other thing. It's a little more difficult to pull colors in and get the blending mix that I'm going for. want. Can't seem to. Okay. All right. You know, that's one thing I gotta learn with all this painting is, because I did this with paint and sip. I've done paint and sip classes, or events, I should say. Those are more like events. And I've done those, and I realize I do too much sometimes. And when I need to stop is when I need to stop. So, let me stop here. What is that? Little pieces of something coming off. I wonder if it's off on my brush. Oh, I think it is. Oh, I think it's on my brush. Now I'm just blending. No colors, no nothing. Just blending out. Okay. So, she changed colors. I didn't even see that. I gotta go back a little bit. She changed colors. When did she change colors?
And you can see that it's just
I got too much water in
saturated.
here.
Yeah.
Brushing this
I
down.
got too much water in here. Yep, I got something in my brushes. In my brush.
It really is. That's your
Definitely
quinacridone
need to
for
get
you.
it clean.
That's your quins for you. You could do regular primary magenta. You could do a little quinacridone magenta.
Look at you throwing down those $3 heartburns.
But that's what it
I
is.
got so many
Something
$3
in my
artworks.
brush. It's not
Right
coming
now I'm
out.
doing a study on ochre and the history of Australia. So that's a weird moment in my life.
Be cool.
It actually is
I
a
might
serious
have to use
business,
this other
ochre in
brush
Australia.
now.
I would
It's not a
imagine.
small deal, man. And there was
Until I can
actually a
clean
whole
that
war
out.
massacre over it.
That's not so cool.
That was not cool. Don't kill people over paint, man. Share the pain.
Just sharing.
Or if somebody
Okay.
has historically significant
I
spiritual
got
paint, leave
most
that
of
paint
it, or
alone.
whatever it was.
Look at some other ochre.
There's awesome color matching technology.
Okay.
So, weird things, but yes, that's what I'm doing lately.
I don't know. That was weird.
So I didn't see her switch to
Well,
another,
it's just a thing that happened then.
the other color.
So this is this first layer, and you can just see I'm just working my brush stroke.
Hers almost looks
And
purple.
I'm just blending it around. And there, now I've got that next layer. That fun layer.
Oh, she still used.
More white in this.
Oh, no. Okay. She's still
And
doing
I'm just
that.
going to go over this stuff with a little more white. Just enjoy my
She added more white. I'm not adding anything else. This is how mine's gonna look.
No, yeah, that's really, I'm going to do a whole thing. Ochre is some interesting stuff. It's the oldest paint.
Oldest paint.
It is the oldest pigment. And it was one of the first, I mean, like, if you think, like, in Australia,
wonder if I
like, you
should
can
just-
trade for some very valuable stuff for some good ochre. But some of the ochre
Yeah,
is
it's good.
very sacred. It comes from very
If
particular
she
lines.
goes
There's
into-
a whole, like, exodus to go there and do that. And so reading the history of the paint and how
see
this
what's
hunger
next.
for color, like,
Hers look
created
more
all this havoc.
purple.
It's just crazy.
I'm such a tourist. I would love to just go see
But
all
I
that
guess that's
stuff.
why
I don't
it's
think they
the
like to see.
pink
I don't like
instead
really,
of.
really invite.
And that's okay.
Red.
I'm totally respectful.
I'm happily going to read the book
Yeah.
of the version you managed to invite.
But you know, when they do let you go see it,
But I'm gonna just,
Oh yeah,
I'm
totally.
gonna just have to
I'm
make
like
it.
first in line.
So I'm pulling a landing strip of my Diox purple. You'd be more likely to, because I
Lighter.
think there's also a gender, especially in the red ochres.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
not
really
black.
is.
That's a magenta.
It really is.
Now we
It's a
can pass the
magenta.
body pink first.
That's why.
Okay. I'm going to put a little
Oh wait, she
pink
does.
on my brush. Can you see I kind of tipped it right there? It's going to keep going.
She did a magenta with the pink. Okay, so it is the purple will, and this is a little bit on the blue side, but I got royal blue, cobalt, I got perfect purple, and eggplant. I'm wondering, I mean, my first thought, maybe I should stick with my first thought. That's what I usually do. Okay. I'm gonna open this though. I might not use it, but I'm gonna open it. What are you? Oh, you were buttermilk. I didn't know I had a buttermilk. What is this? Fawn. Ooh, and it's brand new too. I never opened it. That just means it might be too old. What I've learned. Oh, no, that's still liquidy. Okay. Oh, so is that. Okay. Man, what did I get fawn for? I think it was a pretty color. And I thought I should use it or something, but I didn't. Look at that fawn. I don't know if it'll be in with this. Probably not. But like buttermilk? What? Okay, throw this away. Okay. She's still using the same brush, y'all. The same brush. Alright, so I'm gonna go with this one. And she pulled in a little bit of the pike. Oh, so I gotta shake it down. And then put that air bubble on there. Hopefully that worked. Oh, that worked. Okay. Ooh, it's almost out though. Oh, yeah, it's got that. It's got some thickness to it in there. You don't even want to come out. You're coming out though. You don't get out the way. You think I don't need you anymore. I just thought about it. I could add a bit of this blue. If the blue is still good. Come on, guys. So, note to self, use the paint. If you buy it, use it. Well, I'm getting better with crafting altogether. Because the next thing I have on my list to make is hair accessories for locks. And I'm gender neutral. So when it comes to making things, I like to make stuff for men and women if I can. Look at that. Can you even see one of us pulled out of there? Yeah. All of that. That's a pretty blue though. Okay, it's still looking. Let's pour it out. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All right. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I'm pulling old dried paint everywhere. No air bubble. No air bubble. Come on. There we go. Aha. Got you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here too, because I might do a mix. This my painting. It's gonna be a little different for hers anyway. If not a lot different. Ooh, got that all on my finger. I should have went over here. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more water. I'm gonna clean that off though, because that's some dirty water. And she did what she called magenta and some of the pink, but I don't necessarily have pink. So what I'm gonna do is a bit of the red. Ooh, that's a lot of white there. And a bit of the white. Oh, you know what she did? She did a tiny bit of the pink actually. So this is a bit much. This is a bit much. But I'm gonna go with it. Oh, hey cute doggy. I'm trying to see what you said there, but I don't know. But hey, how you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna try and mimic what's going on there. I don't know if this is right though. I think I want it darker. I think I want it darker. I think I want it even darker. I made it too light with the white, but we're going for it. Hey. Is it Lisa? Leisha? Her name is Leisha. But how are you? How are you guys? I'm glad y'all are here. I still feel like I want it darker. Maybe if I add a little bit of the blue will give me the color that I'm looking for. Will give me the blend. That might be it. Ooh, I think that's it. Actually, I think that's it. Actually, oh, I think that's it. Okay. Ooh, I think that's the blend I was looking for. Yay! That did it. Okay. And again, here we go. Shoot. I don't know what this is falling on my picture here. Just gonna keep it going. I like that, Leisha. Okay, got it right. I'll remember that. And I think to blend this right, since my thing is pretty dry in between each, I need a little bit, just a bit to go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. Yes. I gotta kind of see how I get when I'm alone. When I'm alone. Because I don't know the words. I really don't. Oh, I like. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I know she's still going to add a lighter, a white. So you can do that as well. Oh, I think I did a little too much because I forgot. I was over here just to... And see, there we go. Giving it that extra oomph. One of these days I'm gonna have a friend over here and we just gonna paint. So got enough supplies. We're gonna paint and talk and all the things that's gonna happen. And then, do I want to do? I think I want. Okay, what do I mix of the two? Actually, I kind of like it. How does she? Okay, I'm gonna continue the video.
Now, if it gets difficult to paint, I just flip it over. Because I worked my
And
symmetry,
see, she's already at the bottom
I
of the.
don't really have to worry about keeping that together.
Let me.
I just dipped in water to improve the flow. And I'm getting a little more, so you go flip, flip. It's all pretty streaky. And it says blending on
She
the
was
canvas.
already at the
My
bottom.
pressure is so light, it's like a butterfly wing is painting this.
So.
If I were to blend a lot, I would lose all the streaks of color. So I would definitely not want to do that. Overblend.
I think I would do.
More. And I'm going to come right into this and pull. I go flip, flip, flip. And maybe a little bit pink because that's always so nice. There we
Yeah,
go.
I know
This
what
is
I
the
did.
nicest background.
It really is.
It's alright.
So I really can't wait to see what we do next of your guys' paintings. This was actually started from Twitter. Really? Yeah, somebody sent me a picture that they had done of a hunting cabin and asked how they could paint it, what they can do. And I don't know, remember that weird day where I was like, I'm gonna just repaint this just to explain it. And I just repainted the cabin.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't get permission to put it on the show.
Oh yeah.
So we never did the segment. But I always thought it was such a great idea.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna flip it back over.
She had
I
a
got
little
my
bit more of the pink.
hues happening now.
But I like this. I like this
And a
blend.
little more wet paint. And a little more purple paint. Just kind of blend this together. I like to just sort of go over them.
This works.
Super fun stuff.
This works for me.
You could do this background style in many different color stories. I was very inspired by Carly's and tried to kind of stick with it. Almost went like yellow, but I was like, oh, it's been done.
I like that.
So
Okay.
done.
I need
Alright, so we're doing pretty good there.
I think I
Looking pretty
need-
good. Crazy how it goes from this to that beautiful background, right?
Yeah.
It's all layers. Everything's in layers. What was the title you mentioned? That I'm reading right now, A History of Color by Victoria Finlay. It is one of the few art books I actually think is worth its money. I do.
Actually,
I think
yeah,
it's
she
good.
did the rest of it.
Good art
Okay,
book.
so I gotta
I'm sure Victoria
fan
Finlay
out.
does not care that I think that, but I do.
I'm gonna make it.
There's a big picture book that's okay, but it's a
great
chapter
day. Well,
book.
I'm glad you came in and
It's
thank
worth
you.
reading.
Thank you so
No,
much.
that was her whole life thing.
And yes,
was
be
finding
sure to
these
show
origin colors. There's
what you are
almost
doing,
nothing more interesting in art than where pigment comes from.
because I definitely want to see.
And also sometimes more
But
purple.
thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing a bit of this, a bit of that.
It used to be really hard to
and a
get
bit of
black,
that.
right? Puritanical black burn
I
is all
think
get out
that's
to
what I
get.
want.
That was the one thing people would do is they would pick a color that they were really into that nobody could make.
See, that's,
Like,
that's
well,
not
that's the one
light
color we
enough.
can't dye this week. So yes, everyone wear that.
so.
'Cause that's how fashion is, isn't it?
Add a bit more
So
white.
you can see I'm just loading with white and pigment, and then I'm just painting the brush strokes. That's so good. I love that. Now I feel like it's worth it to rinse out really well and do this all again real fast and lightly as a second coat before I put in
It's
the
too
round
light.
and the lotus.
I mean, too dark.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
didn't.
bet you didn't see that coming.
I
only
like the
thing
hint
that
of
is
blue
a
that I
little
have
bit a
going
challenge for
on
the
here.
canvas boards, canvas panels, any of these like very flat surfaces, is that the paint always gets caught at the edge for me. Because my brush strokes tend to run off the canvas. Just blend this out. So I'm just blending that out.
So I'm going to focus down here, and then we'll go back up.
Now just blending that out.
Yeah. I want to just get
I hope I don't need
you
any
know,
water. I do.
600 people,
I should.
lots of little
Oh,
brushes.
ruined.
Adam, I
Ruined it for me. Okay.
Really,
I
you
know
guys?
I
That is
want-
so awesome that you're painting this painting.
Not
They're
purple.
really excited about this. Just wanted to see awesome shirt.
I am grabbed a little yellow, as you can see. I'm coming here and I'm just brushing it up. And see, I go a little over where I was in my pink.
I'm moving kind of
This
fast
layering,
because
this
I
back and
don't
forth
want
layering
to
is how you
get
get
too
that
far behind it.
really
See, there's
gorgeous
some
background.
yellow in there.
So
How did
once the
yellow
paint
get
is
in?
dry, you can kind of go back with paint
That's okay.
and kind of layer over it.
That's okay. We're gonna make it work. I'm
No,
gonna
that's
make it
too
work.
much yellow. If ever I get too much yellow, I'll go back and put a little white on my brush. Okay, no, man.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
That much cat is a problem.
And if not, like she said, I can go over it
Have an off day.
and fix it up. See, like that's too light. While everything else has this blue tint, I'm missing it there.
I really, really, really like that. That's looking good. Is that a little blown out? You know what? It's always the screen is nice. I ask this every time. You have been married to me too
You,
long.
well, you could say your wireless cord can be.
No. Okay, yeah.
What I don't have.
A little one, but it's okay.
You see, now she's letting it dry, I think. And that's not
You
touch
also
down
laid
here.
it
I like
nice.
how
I don't
down
see
here
that well
looks.
laid anymore.
I
Okay,
love how
well,
down here
my
looks.
pink. I'm gonna this
It's
time
up
get just
here.
a smidge on the corner there. See that
That's
with the
not-
yellow?
Let me do some
Mostly
more
pink. This is
white.
almost like a
Where's
double
my
load,
white?
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get some white.
I don't know how yellow
It's
got
all
in with
pretty
the
loosely
white.
mixed. And let's blend this layer in. Isn't that almost like magic?
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite things. I love to do this. Because it is. It's just like magic. And I have spent sometimes like so much time like on one canvas doing this one thing. Not because like it needed the 5th or 6th coat, but because it was just so fun to do.
I need more purple.
My white. See there's the load?
Because it's got the blue. It's dark enough. But it's not at the
I got a
same
little strong
time.
on the
It's just
pink there.
not.
And when that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my white. I just come right over it. Get a little strong on a color. Don't panic. Just edit. Just edit it. A little streak of yellow that's very useful. So
You
see,
know
we're
what?
just starting
We're
to
just
get
gonna.
this.
How about
I'm
this?
going to bring my pink out a little bit. I'm going to get just into my pink and white now.
That's what I want. Okay. Gosh, that's a lot of paint. It feels thick, y'all. It feels thick.
Ready for fun?
Go ahead
feels a
and
little
brush this
thick.
pink color as I'm going a
But
little bit
I
into my
like-
purple space because they're going to
I'm
layer
okay
over
with
each
it.
other. And we're going to like it. We're going to like that layering a lot.
Cause I like how it happened down here.
Athena doesn't believe you're alive.
What?
Athena doesn't believe you're alive. She's like, you can't be alive. It's 10:30 at night.
Hi, Althena. Yeah. I don't know what's happening in my life right now. It's the latest live painting ever.
But it's an awesome. So we had to do it.
We had to do it. I was like, I'm not giving up. She's too good. She's too fabulous. She speaks to me. Like, I think she did. I think at one point she actually was talking to me. She was telling me, like, what was important to her and not to mess it up. So I was like, okay. The painting, not the shirt bed I was repainting your stuff from. Alright, so that's starting to look pretty bombastic. Alright, we're coming out. I love the pink over the purple so much.
I kind of like it.
But with that, we'll flip this over.
I
And
kind of
just
like
kind
it.
of make
I think
sure
I'm
that
gonna
that's
clean my
there a
brush.
little bit, right? We're gonna have a little bit there,
I
there,
need different water
what's
though.
there, some stuff over there,
I
there.
have to get some more water. 'Cause that's
I know I unexpectedly also modded
one
It's
of
a
those,
clean brush,
we should do this.
no color,
And then I just went and
just
did
some
it, and
water.
everyone's like, wait, you did it already?
and I'm trying to
I was like, oh, was that not a thing today?
blend it a
Okay.
bit for some of these
So,
spots.
if you found some extra wrenches laying on the floor, that's what happened today.
Now I'm going to come back with a little bit of my purple, and then I'm going to put my little line back in and get my lotus going. My energy lotus. Can I have some?
Okay, I'm gonna pause her.
You probably don't.
She's a bit further than I am right now. But she's ready to put in her lady there. But I'm not quite there. Okay, I think what do I want to do? I mean, I do, but I don't. But I'm gonna try and just figure it out. Very, I don't know. It's just that I don't know. And where should we? I think this is what I want. I want to just give it a little bit of depth is what I'm trying to do here. Just a little. Oh, you know what? I think I like what I just did. And I'm so scared of messing up. That's my problem. But that's my fear in life. Being afraid to mess up. But can't be afraid to make a mistake. It's alright. You learn a lesson and you can always go back and fix it. Oh, I kind of like that. I might leave it just like that. It's got a deep red. You know what? I feel like the middle should be. I need some more water. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go with my jar and just. I'll pour this out. What do you like? Oh, just saw that over there dripping my. Oh, I think I rinsed that out. It's okay. Okay. I need to get a bit of the red in more with the rest of it, and maybe even some of the yellow actually. So I'm gonna do this and smear it with the white to give it a lighter color, but at the same time, this is what I would like in some streaks of it. It's not quite where we were going, but we can make it work. It's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work. I keep saying that because I want to believe it. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work. Without me doing too much. Because I just wanted to get... Okay, hold on. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this again. Because I like what I'm doing, but I don't like what I'm doing. So, because what happened is I lost some of the bold color in here, and I don't want to lose that. Oh, too light, too light. Gosh. Okay. See, that's why I should have left it alone. I should have left it alone, but I just had to add to it, didn't I? Didn't I? I just had to. Okay. Let's try this again. Darker. Yeah, just a purple. Okay, there's something there. That's not just paint. How did I do it so dark? Cause how I go losing it? Cause I know I didn't just use it has a tiny bit of tiny. That might have been it. Oh, and some of the red. That's what it was. It was that and some of the red. Okay. That's all good. Okay, we're back now. That's what it was. Because it gave it a bit of a burgundy. But what I want to do, make sure I'm getting it right. I like it. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I started this way. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is this. I need some clean water just to dip. Because, yeah, that's gonna do that. It's alright, it's alright, it's all good. And blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. And whew, I'm gonna stop. Because if I keep going, I'm gonna be close to ruining it. Um, I think I'm gonna do what I think I'm gonna do though. Cause I wanna do. That's not what I want. Let's see what I got. Well, I think that's a good mix. I think that's a good mix. But do I want to do it? I don't know if I want to do anything more. Cause I just feel like there should be some pink to flare out over here. But that's not pink. That ain't coming up pink. That ain't coming up with a bit of pink. And I think that's too much. So add a bit more white. Let's see what that gives us. That's just a lighter something with some blue in it. You know what? Maybe that's where I should stop with it. I'm gonna stop there. Like the outside, it don't have to look exactly like hers at all. I'm gonna do one thing, just one thing though, because I'm not trying to completely match hers, but I like the feel of what she got going on compared to what I got. So what I am gonna do, just a little bit of, is some yellow over here in this light. Oh, that's not enough white. It's too much yellow. It's too much yellow. Not enough white. And I just realized that's where the yellow came from before. It's not as light as I'm thinking. Okay, that's not going in the right direction. Alright, hold on. Ooh, thank you for hosting. With Kavion. Thank you so much. I appreciate you hosting for me. But this is not what I'm looking for. And welcome. I'm glad you are joining me today. I just realized my other settings that I got going on in here haven't popped up, and something else I'm not sure of, but I can check all of that later. I'm gonna get through this. Okay, since I want more white going on in the middle, so again, I need more white. Hi, Town. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you came in while you're working. I appreciate it. How are you today? I know you had a busy day. Well, you're you're just busy all the time, though, aren't you? But that's good. Busy is good. I'm trying to be busier myself and not let things get me down. I want more, but I want just a bit of the yellow. That's more of what I want. That's more of what I want. I want lighter. So let me see. Yeah, that's more of what I want. That's more of what I want. So a streak of it going on there, streak of it there, and we're going more in the middle. Yes, I want it more lighter. Just a bit more. Look, we're super crazy today. And then at the end of the day, a magazine asked to use specific pics, but not pics I told them were available. So I'm searching for them while I have a minute before my 8 p.m. shoot. Look at you. That sounds awesome. You're really getting recognized out here in these streets. Good job, sir. That's really exciting, though. Well, to me, it's exciting, you know, because, I mean, let somebody want to use one of my pictures. What? You like my picture and want to use it? Okay. You know. I would love to share some of my work with you. Yes, yes. Most definitely. Ooh, those are some really, really bright white streaks. Let's blend those out because that's not what I was thinking it would do. I thought it would just be a hint of it, but that's all good. You know, it is. It's all good. We're not being too judgy with my painting. I like what I'm doing here. I think I feel better about the middle. I wanted it a bit lighter in the center. And I think I got it. Just a little bit more. But I think I got it now. I think I got what I was looking for. Okay, I know I'm going to have to let this dry before I move on, because what goes on top will not be blended. Love it. You want to get published? I can make that happen. Hey, however, I can bring in the extra funds. I'm trying to have at least 7 streams up in here of income, mind you. So, and right now, I currently don't have any. So I'm trying to figure out the right thing for me to do next. And what's been calling to me is actually to paint and do a lot more crafting, this whole streaming platform. So, hey, but the whole thing is with that modeling, I know it's a job, but I also know that I can do it, you know. It's just over the years it hasn't been very successful, and just when I think I was also in a different mindset. I was in a very different mindset. back then, and just I wasn't ready for the life. And to know exactly how much work it would take and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, and I'm still not fully there. I'm gonna stop here because if I keep going, this thing, I like the way it looks like this. Because if I keep going, it's gonna fade with what? It's just that her center looks so much brighter. Okay, maybe we'll just do. And I know I'm not trying to match hers. I just want the feel of what she got going on. And I feel like I'm not quite there. I'm almost there. Hey Kobe. I'm just in here painting along with a lady that I now follow on YouTube. She does a lot of tutorials, you know, for beginners. And even though I'm not necessarily a beginner, but I am a beginner. But I like her videos, so I'm following along. I found a picture that I like of hers, and I'm following along. But that's about it. That's all we doing up here. You know. But I'm trying to match the feel of what she got going on in hers, and I think I'm about there. I'm gonna stop here because if I cover up too much of that yellow, orangey, I'm gonna be mad at myself. I'm gonna be real mad at myself. I'm gonna be real upset with me. And I don't want to be upset with me. So, alright, here we go. Very light strokes. Okay, I'm stopping here because I like that. I say that and then I keep going. Okay. That's a little. Yep. Okay, what else did I miss? I feel like I missed something else. I hear you. I think that's a good direction. Yes. It is an interesting field. Yes, it is. And it is a lot of work. You have to have a direction plan on what you want to do and then push your way through it. And you know what? I'm realizing that's with everything. If you don't have a plan and know where you're going, then what are you doing it for? You know? What are you doing any of it for? And I think that's why I don't know what my next move is. I don't quite know what I'm doing and where I want to go with it. I was even thinking earlier, it was different when I was in school for interior design because, well, I don't know. What made me even think to go into that field? Other than thinking about my mom, and I need to stop because I'm trying to let it dry now, so I'm going to let it dry. I need to stop trying to make the, what you call it, smooth, just let it dry. I was thinking about my mom, and one thing that kept popping up in my head was the fact that she told me if she had continued with school, she would have went into architecture. And so I started looking at that, and next thing I know, I'm like, interior design might be more for me because it interested me more. It was the interior versus the outside. Which the outside, yeah, it's okay. If you know what I mean. Sorry, I just remembered that I had, this is just coffee because I was getting sleepy earlier and I don't want to take no more naps during the day. That's not productive. It is, but it isn't, because if you need a nap, it's good to take one if you can. But you don't necessarily need a nap. I just need to get better sleep at night. So that's the only reason why I need a nap, because I'm not sleeping well. But anyway, but yeah, that's what got me going into that field. But at the same time, I didn't necessarily have a plan. I knew that going to school and finishing would change my life, which is what I knew I needed. What I was doing otherwise was not where I was meant to stay, and I knew that much too. So, but yeah, now I'm reevaluating, and it is not that I went into the wrong degree, because mind you, I was in my 30s when I decided to go back to school and finish, because I knew what I was going for. But I don't know where to go with that. What I do know is that by the end of school, I started looking into set designing, and I really liked that. Started making connections with the video students at the school, and my name started getting around to them for set design. So doing that and everything, but now it's like I don't know how to keep my name out there to get actual jobs and paying jobs in set designing. And when I say this set design, I don't mean like completely building a set and everything, which I could do because I can draw up a floor plan. I did that for my thesis project. It was focused on set design, and I had to take a building and turn it into what they call now a soundstage. That is definitely the hard part. I know what you mean. Yeah. So I did all of that. And at the school here, they had never had that before. They never had a student go into set design. They might add that now as a part of the curriculum and stuff, but at the time, I was the first. Mind you, the Art Institute in California, of course they got that for interior design, but they got that as its own thing. Like, it's a whole field. You can go into set design at the Art Institute in California. So yeah, now it's about getting my name out there and letting people know that, hey, I'm here, I can do it. What do you need? What's the project? What's the script? But, and as things are picking back up, you would think there's more business for me, but I don't know how to get my name and stuff out there other than the people that I already know that I've worked with, having projects where they need me. And right now it feels like nobody needs me, but yet everybody's working, you know. So I don't know, I gotta figure out, I need more streams of income. I need more income. That's what it boils down to. I needed to get to the point where it's okay if I don't have a project working set design, because I got this going on as well, so I can focus more on that if I need to, or go here or there, you know. The entertainment industry is so fickle. People need you all the time if you're willing to do it for free. True. And at first that's how it was, because I had an interior design job, so I was good on that. So to help out people, not only to give me practice, but especially if they're just starting out and trying to get a project done or whatever, so then they can possibly make money down the road. Yeah, I can help you out. I can do that, this, that, and the other, and everything. Yeah, sure. Let's build something together, you know. But now, where does that leave me now? You know, even though, don't get me wrong, the last project that I worked on, he was able to pay us. Yeah, he was able to pay us, so I'm grateful for that. But now what? You know. So okay, let me see what the next step is, because
I want to drink coffee.
Well, this
that's a
is
little
sort of
quick.
one of those things where the show can't go on without you. So
But it's
you can just
dry.
drink
I think
coffee
it's
and
dry enough
wait.
for the next step.
And you know what?
It needs to be heated. That sucks.
You need to microwave it.
Like in a second, yeah. It's just that I forgot to turn the heater on.
And she uses a
That Alan
dryer.
gifted us. Alright, I'm gonna pull my purple and white together again. See what we do?
Purple and white.
White. It's quite light. It's really nice. That one's coming. Just
I think I need another
very
way to.
lightly brush. It's part of it. And you can always get on the edge of the brush to be like very controlled on
Why are you going back over it? I don't want to go back
Just
over
feel
it.
like you've got a handle of it if you need it.
I get that she's going a little lighter.
So
Maybe
is
she's just
everybody good with her hair?
Yes.
she's just fixing it.
I haven't seen anyone
On
say
hers.
that they were not.
I was so like it just sometimes it just happened.
But I'm
Now,
not.
I come back with a little bit of pink because I feel like I've created too hard of a line here.
I'm not gonna touch mine.
Current conversation is on coffee.
So
Coffee,
yeah,
coffee, it's night.
that's where I am in my
The
life.
Sherpa is powered by coffee.
I went from having, well,
I used to be powered by like mojitos.
yeah, I had one stream of income before the pandemic.
Coffee is so much more
Then,
productive.
I mean, even though it's
Well, and my life
unemployment,
almost requires it now. My life is very like, you need some coffee, girl. There's a lot to do today.
even though it was unemployment, it was still income. So in a way I had to, because I was still doing a bit of set design work. But now, at this very moment, here in Georgia anyway, they stopped unemployment. They looking at it like, it's jobs out here, go get a job. And I'm like, yeah, but the job is at a grocery store compared to my career job that I had, working salary, you know. It was salary when I started. Let's say that. Because that's a whole nother story. But yeah, Georgia is special. But I think they're also doing that in a couple other states as well. But so even though I've been able to pay my rent, next month I don't know what I'm going to do if I hadn't figured something out. So yeah, I'm looking at all the streams, all the different ways that I can possibly bring in something. Let's go ahead and bring that in. So I'll do the work. I will do the work, even if that means I gotta work out to get a certain shape or whatever. There she go, using her ruler again. Oh, just because she can't see the line no more. I can kind of see my line. I don't want to draw on my thing. I can kind of see that line. Okay, wait. What's she using?
That's what that's for. So I'm gonna pull out.
Oh, she
They
got
used to be powered by like.
like one of these.
But not
I think.
anymore.
Coffee's so much more productive.
Well, and my life almost requires it now. My life is very like, you need some coffee, girl. There's a lot to do
I
today.
can kind of see my line. It's right here.
I don't feel alive.
Well, I can see it here. So all I gotta do is just follow that. But it's still there. And then I could put her hair to stop up here.
Honestly, down here, we're having that little second
That's
layer,
what I'm
so kind of
thinking.
okay. What you
Her body.
want is you want to feel a nice balance and symmetry. I'm getting some white and some pink. You want to feel a nice balance and symmetry on both sides of this center. So just try to make sure that it feels like they're
I went back too far because now she's not even.
Does that make sense?
I'm gonna have to do something else other than this.
Liking that? Liking that? It has to be, right now
Oh, I
have
just
to
realized what I
it's like
have
a
over here that I
teardrop.
could use. Okay, I might do that. Let me put this up there. It's a bit big, but cause yeah, I don't want to use that. Oh, you know what? I do have these. I was gonna use them. With my friends versus trying to do it here. I'm not using this. I'm not using this. Way too thin. Alright, let me get this. This might be a little too reflective. But this is what I was thinking because oh yeah, because it's plenty of room. Yeah, I think there's no room. Sorry, sometimes I have to have things. Because they just get open. I think they don't know how to do stuff. And this is what we do. We make it work. Alright. Because I think I can use this as my palette and blend and whatnot.
It's actually another
It's just
thing.
a little reflective, but
If
it'll be
things
easy
already figured out.
to clean off.
Because I'm in that kind of a mood today, and it's female empowerment day.
Okay, so where we at? And see, she is doing the edges.
Swishy my brush. Such a
I
good
might do
sound.
the edges. Oh my gosh, my shoulders. I didn't realize I was so. Okay, let me sit back.
In my piece again, which was
Back in my chair.
7 centimeters. Or 2 3/4 inches, right?
Sounds right to me.
See how she said centimeters? Centimeters?
Mark here.
Because, yeah, it's just on the bottom of mine. So I just have to follow that.
Go in the right direction.
To be aligned.
Gotta put it in the right way. Alright, that's pretty good. So I've got that set in.
See, her
Nice
yellow
yours set
came
in.
all the way down to that line, and then orange, purple, and then,
So let me
yeah.
get back
But
over.
this is good. This is still
Alright. Now I'm gonna actually get to a smaller brush.
good.
I'm
Okay.
gonna use
This is where I'm-
number 6 braid. Now this one's long handles. The only difference between these brushes is the length of the handle. Longer handles when you're standing or you need to get some distance from your easel. The short handles when you're creating what you're sitting.
But I'm trying to see, like, which brush.
Sometimes people don't know.
Because I don't have numbers on
So I'm
mine.
gonna pull out some white.
That
I
are
may
the
actually even
same.
put out store white because what I want is really pure white.
This is 5 and
Especially
5/8.
center. Like a smidge of my
Okay,
yellow, but
stop.
also pure white.
Stop, lady. Hold it. Hold it right there. Okay. Oh, this says 6. That's what she said. Is it a 6? Maybe that is what she's using. Okay. There's one. I don't remember the other one that she said she's using. I want to go back again. Let me see what's in the description. She does say what brushes. No, she don't. She don't say what size they are. She just says what number they are. But that doesn't help me because I need to know what size she's using. What sort of brushes for acrylic painting? Cambridge white. It doesn't even say. She said the other brush is the same, just length handle. Oh, really? It looked like she had a bigger one. Maybe that was the one she's been using. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I got so many brushes that I don't know. Because I ain't know. That's why I got so many. See, that's a half. And it's supposed to be like that, but those are different. Those are different brushes. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. You know what? You know what? You got a point. And it don't have to be perfect. This is mine, right? Alright, let me stop here. And see, this is a half too. This don't, but this is thicker than that. Okay. You know what? We're gonna put this one. I'm gonna put it up more. It's the same. They're the same. Okay. It's the same. Yeah, okay. So, alright. We just gonna keep them all over here. You see how I get an accent sometimes. She said that I'm ready to take just one handle. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Because I know what's next. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I don't know what's next. Okay, she started pulling in the white. Oh, yeah, glue on that. Oops. Just a tiny bit. Oh, that might have been too much. I went back to
Strokes in the center here are really fun. Just a little bit.
Oh, she did more
And
right.
I'll be back at it.
You're not doing more right.
It's just fun to do. Cleaning that up a bit. Now, I'm going to rinse out. I'm going to put out my phthalo blue. My phthalo with the cane blue.
Yeah, she did a bit more white. Just white. Maybe I will. Just a little bit. And then she said blue.
That was also weird to me. So I'm going to get a little of the phthalo in my brush.
And some of
This is
the
what
white.
happens when
And I
you
paint
keep
late.
Mogwai up after midnight.
Yeah, pretty much. Now
And
these
then-
strokes, when I'm doing my lotus flower, I want to make sure I've got petals coming out. They're shorter here and then they go longer as they go up.
Okay. But it's just the blue and white. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm getting a little nervous, but I need to not do that. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so she did a little white. Is there yellow in there? That's fine. Because she just did, even though I thought I did all that, but because she did it with a smaller brush, and it's just some whips. That's all. Alright. Okay. I don't want to waste, but that's drying. It's all good. It's okay. It's alright. So, here's my blue. Blue. Oh, sorry, that might be really loud. I didn't mean to do that so loud. I'm gonna put a bit more white out. What? Oh, you splattered on my picture. You're not supposed to do it. And then she swims away. And if you can't tell, I'm still not sure about this blue. Because I keep looking at... See, that's a royal blue. That's not... No. I want this blue. That's the light blue. That's the light blue. Yeah, that's the light blue. I just thought I got one out. I don't think I will. Alright. Pull that out. Pull that out. So my line is here, so I gotta go. Okay, I need to watch what she's doing because I gotta make sure I'm doing it right and not just assuming.
This is how I really honored her color palette right here. Because she had made some very, very specific choices about color. And I didn't want to be like, hey, I'm going to ignore that now. I might sometimes. Don't be guaranteed that I'm going to keep your color palette. And just like, get selected sometime for your painting. There you go. See how we're pulling that up the side? And then I want to make sure that I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side. They don't have to be exactly matched strokes, they just have to be balanced. See, this is what our figure is doing. She has found inner peace and balance. She loves herself, she loves her body, she knows where she's going, she knows what she wants, she has it together. I wish I were her. But you can paint the world you wish to see or the world you wish to be in your paintings. So I'm bringing this around. See, I'm just, look, it's a very dry brush and I just let these kind of taper off. These are energy swirls. That's all we're doing now. Just put in some energy swirls.
That's pretty cool.
Energy, man. Energy swirl, man. You over. I don't know why I was looking. It's like dating moment of my life. So I'm just making sure that there's a nice little curve to this. I really could have done a whole series on this. This makes me
I know
so
my
happy. I
arm
should
is
have done
all
a
in
whole
the
series
way.
about her. I'm obsessed with her.
You're
Amazing.
making
I am painting.
I
I'm
don't know,
following
depends on how
along,
interested
but
everybody else is. She may
it's
just
a
be like,
lady
my house,
in
I
a
love it.
As I say it, it's not
she
something
is,
I'm very much enjoying this.
pretty much
Very
meditating,
well received. Everyone loves it.
and
Yay!
So anyway, I love this. When she was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh,
uh,
I was just
so it's to give this whole
I
her
have to tell
finding
you, when you hang on your walls,
alignment and getting
impacts you.
that
Sure, you need to hang
zen kind
positive
of
when you need to.
moment
But
where it's like
what you look at, you're looking at all day. Right?
that we're
It's sort of
all
like the
trying to
music
achieve
song,
to get to when we're meditating.
Stop trusting the entire world, right? Your paintings matter of what the images that you're putting up.
And what she just said, which I don't know if you heard, but that's exactly what I'm doing in my space, my home, is I'm trying to
Silent Salem.
Yes.
have peace and
Yeah,
happiness.
it's a
So
hot mess
I'm gonna
right
do
now.
more
It's like
paintings
Yeah.
just a hot mess.
to hang up in my
Huge
space that
silent
reflect that,
Salem,
and this is one of
which
them.
makes it
So
really tough for anybody who spells things phonetically, like myself.
that's where I am
Find
with
it,
that.
located.
Let me tell you, quinacridone is no picnic either.
So I'm bringing these little petals up here. See this? I'm just going. And I'm taking my time with this. I'm
And see,
enjoying
mine
this.
goes from the
Her energy matters. I've got to power her up.
orange, but I probably should have brought the yellow more down
She's
in
so
here,
powerful. Her energy signature is there before she shows up. That's how much I'm
because that's
gonna
actually
close
where
her off.
she's going to be
I
sitting
am
down
really
here, and since
This
it's
is some Dragon Ball Z level power.
Yeah, yes.
connected
Yes,
to
she's
her,
Dragon Ball Z yoga.
I'm now thinking that,
So by
okay, I'm
changing
going
the
to
scope
pause
of
it.
the narrative,
Um, hmm. No, that's not exactly. I was. We were thinking the same thing. I was. Like, this kind of looks like an energy beam from the Super Saiyan. Yeah. Or a meteor in the sky. Yep. The Super Saiyan, pretty much. It's like coming together with that. So I'm right, but what I want, I probably need to clean my brush off because it's looking pretty thick. I feel like I should bring the yellow down. Cause she's sitting down here, so but yep, that's exactly it. It, energy field. It's a really cool painting, and this lady, the artist, what she's doing is she asked her audience during one of her last, because she goes live sometimes on YouTube, and what she asked them was if there was a painting that they did, an original, that they would like for her to recreate. And so one lady sent hers in, and I really like the recreation that she did with it. So here I am recreating the recreation. So I'm trying to make this a little really light. It looks, and keep it even on both sides. But not for too much. I think I am gonna bring this yellow down, just in the center here, just so that when she's sitting, it kind of makes sense. Versus having it look like she's, because if I if I keep going with this instead of adjusting that, it's gonna look like she's levitating, or it's just gonna be odd. And I know it is. My walls are bare. I haven't done much decorating since I moved in. I think right decor can really change the energy and move. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I said the same thing. When I moved in here, mind you, I moved in last year at the beginning of the pandemic. Like, it was March, beginning of March, and I moved in here, and next thing I know, and then I got sick. Just about all of March. I got better right before my birthday, which was the 30th. And I'm talking last year. This was all last year. And I got better right before. And a couple weeks after that, it's now April, and I get laid off. Everything's shut down. We are working from home, which was cool with me because I was recovering, but I hadn't even had internet here or anything. Had to go over to the office, and because I worked because I worked for the company where I live, I just realized I didn't even go as far up here as I kind of want to. Oh, that actually, I like that. I could go over to the office and work, and they were cool with that. Anyway, I only did that a couple times before I got internet at home, and I stayed here. Anyway, working from home and everything's going good, whatnot. And then I get a phone call from my manager, and I'm like, she never calls, so she usually texts. So what is this? And yeah, they were having to lay people off, and I was one of the ones that they decided to lay off. One of the lucky few in my department. I think that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Let me clean my brush off. But back to the story. So I moved in and was like, I'm gonna be here temporary. So I'm not gonna put up my pictures like I did in my last apartment. I'm not gonna do all the things that I did because it's temporary. Well, my lease was up, and so it's like I don't exactly have another place lined up for me to move into, so I need to renew. But here's the promise I made to myself, because I really want to get out of here. I want to be in a home. I want to find my house, and because then I can really do some things. But in the meantime, I need to figure out how to make this work. So I decided that, for one, if I'm going to stay here another year, I got to figure out how to make this space better. Because I love natural light. I only get the most natural light in this area, my sunroom, which is my office craft area, and my bedroom. My second bedroom, it only has the one window, so it gets light, but it still doesn't get a lot of light. So I don't do too much in there. But my living room, the dining area, the kitchen, it's so dark in there. I can't stand it. It's so dark. Great place to watch movies, take a nap, all that stuff, because it's dark. So I'm like, I gotta figure out a way to make me happier in this space. So I added some, they call them twinkle lights. But I added some to my main wall in the living room. So I turn those on when I'm spending time in there, but I don't want quite the darkness. And I'm gonna repaint everything, every piece of furniture that I can paint that's currently brown and dark. I'm gonna paint it. To start, everything's gonna get primer, white primer. But I do have a color scheme that I'm thinking of and going for, but right now the money is tight, so all I could do is get primer right now, but that starts everything. So that'll be the next thing that I stream on here, is me cleaning up and painting my cabinet that's going to become my pantry, and whatever other piece of furniture that I feel like doing at the time. But I'm thinking that that's a good start. I bought fake plants, even though at one point I wasn't necessarily against fake plants, but it wasn't my style. It wasn't for me. But my plants don't survive in the living room, dining area. I've had flowers that die off so quickly, but if I bring it over here into all this light, they'll last a week, week and a half, flowers. Whereas over there, days, like a matter of days, each day is worse and worse and worse. It's terrible. That's why I need light, right? But I can't exactly put more light in here. There isn't even a ceiling fan in the living room area. Ceiling fan, a ceiling fixture, a light in the living room area. I don't know where they expected you to get the light from. I'm lucky I have floor lamps. Go back a little bit. I'm missing some of the text. My walls are bare and don't much. I read that one. That's what got me started on my story. The lucky few way. That's for you to find something even better. Yeah. I've been looking at houses, but I have to keep my spending down so I can save up and get something for myself. I'm currently renting a 2-bedroom apartment. It sounds like we're living the same life right now. Because I've been looking, but I haven't been looking because I probably should look. Because I don't know what the universe is going to turn for me if I find exactly what I'm envisioning. Because I could put that on my vision board and then, I'm going to get it one day. So, though aren't there plants that do find, or I thought so too. I had bought a couple, and I like to start them small. I had bought a couple that were specifically for low light and, I think I need to find plants that are for dark areas, which I don't think there is such thing. Head out to my shoot. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, Tim. I'm glad that you joined me and was listening. Hope you got your work done and everything. But yeah, we'll definitely talk. We gotta set a date to do the shoot and everything. So, but have a good shoot tonight. Some sunlight and some more than others. Yeah, definitely. Plants are meant to be out in nature, honestly. So that's why it's best. They do best by windows and outdoors. So I bought fake ones. I bought just 2 little fake ones, and thank you. You too. And I put them on my ottoman / coffee table. That is homemade. I have to show you guys one day. I made that. I made my ottoman coffee table here. I made that a couple of years ago, actually. And I have the fake plants sitting on there, and I got those from Hobby Lobby. Matter of fact, Hobby Lobby has a good selection of realistic looking faux plants. I have fake ones too for my desk. It really made the desk right, and it helped. It made me feel good every time I looked at my ottoman and everything. While watching TV, you just see it sitting there. It added to the space and everything. So I was like, oh, okay, it's really helping. So I'm gonna get more. And my idea, I have this wall And it's not a big wall, it's just, it's a wall. But some of these paintings that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a gallery wall out of it and hang them up there. But I'm gonna also get some more, I want to say they're called vein kind of plants, but fake ones, of course, and have them. What's wrong with you? Oh, it's my whole apartment. I don't know what's going on.